Now, the UK Prime Minister, Theresa May, took centre stage at the Conservative Party conference yesterday, and she made a bold entrance. Yes, she danced onto the stage to Abba's hit Dancing Queen. Theresa May was making light of her recent trip to Africa, where her dance moves drew a lot of attention. And they seemed to go down well in Birmingham too, with laughs and applause from the audience. But what about her speech? Tackling the more serious subject of Brexit, Mrs May seemed to be sticking to her guns, insisting that she'd rather Brexit leaves the EU with no deal than with a bad deal. Well, let's get more from our correspondent, Bryony Williams, who's in London for us. Bryony, first of all, how did May's words and, of course, that dancing go down?
Well, I'm just going to take you back very quickly to last year's speech at Tory party conference, where Theresa May really struggled. She had a cold, she was coughing, she was losing her voice, and activists even managed to disturb her mid-flow. So there was real pressure on her this year to get it right. Love it or hate it, it was certainly bold, coming on dancing to Abba. Indeed, many of the pictures on the UK's newspaper front pages this morning are of Theresa May dancing on stage. Now, amongst her MPs, I think it went down well. Some have been tweeting, saying it was a well-thought-out, well-constructed speech, and even some of her critics have said that they enjoyed it. Now, aside from Brexit, she talked about the UK finances here and that after Brexit there might be an end to austerity, a loosening of the purse strings. Now, the opposition Shadow Chancellor John McDonnell has come out against that and said that her claims just aren't credible. So there has been some reaction against her from the Labour Party here in the UK. Now, when it comes to Brexit, she definitely put the emphasis on trying to unite her party. Border between Ireland and the UK when it leaves the EU. He said that there's still uncertainty how this might happen, and he also said that time is just running out. Let's just remind ourselves that in 2 weeks' time we've got the European Council summit, where we're meant to have some kind of idea about how Brexit will work, but there's still confusion and uncertainty of what that will look like. And Leo Varadkar will be saying that the Irish border has to be a top priority.